The biggest game in all of Iowa. The Cyhawk game bringing Iowa and Iowa State fans to Kinnick Stadium earlier this afternoon. Cyclone fans ended up going home happy in this one. Local 5's Raina Garcia and Jake Brend give us a recap of how it all unfolded.
Well, it was quite the eventful day here at Kinnick Stadium as Iowa hosted Iowa State in the Cyhawk game. Things got pretty ugly, mostly talking about the play, but also the weather. As you can probably tell, we are soaked. We're still drying out, but this was definitely one to remember.
Yeah, luckily we avoided the rain most of the game, but the end and post game was just brutal. But this game was pretty much like any other Cyhawk game of the last 5 years. A lot of punts, a lot of turnovers, and just really sloppy all around. Let's get into the highlights.
Well, this opening drive was not great for the Cyclones. Hunter Deckers was sacked on third down, which led to this punt. Lucas Van Ness will come in to block it, and the Hawkeyes recover at the Iowa State 16-yard line. They'd go to LaShawn Williams, who hits pay dirt for Iowa's first and only touchdown of the game. This was also their first touchdown of the season. Iowa State would have their chances in the red zone, but the first trip would result in a fumble into the end zone by Jyrell Brock. Now they would finally be able to put some points on the board with a field goal in the second quarter. A Colby Reeder interception would put Iowa State in great position to score, but Hunter Deckers would be intercepted by Cooper DeJean. The Cyclones would go into the half trailing 7-3.
Inside their own 10, Tyler Perkins punting for the Cyclones, and Lucas Van Ness blocks it. His second of the game. Iowa recovers, and they get the ball at the Iowa State 20 and drive in. It looks like LaShawn Williams scores, or does he? The ball pops out. It's ruled a fumble at the 1, and Iowa State recovers. Now a drive that will be talked about for a long time. Deckers finds Hutchinson in the end zone for an 8-yard touchdown to cap a 21-play, 99-yard drive to make it 10-7 Cyclones. Now late fourth quarter, after a couple penalties, Iowa has a shot to tie the game from 48 out, but Aaron Blom sends it wide left, and Iowa State wins their first Cyhawk game since 2014.
You know, we win as a team, we lose as a team. You know, we played our hearts out there today, and you know, we obviously came out on the losing side, and we're definitely really disappointed. It's, you know, it's a heartbreaker. It hurts a lot.
And to be able to deliver something that I think means the world to them, you know, it's a great reward. We're excited, and what I would tell them is, you know, again, the same message. You know, hopefully this helps shape us, gives them something to be really proud of, but this doesn't define us of where we're going and how we're going to finish this season.
You know, just to have us as, you know, this new senior class kind of, you know, stamp that, man, it felt great. And, you know, the Allen Lazards, the Brock Purdy's, you know, their names don't go down for anything because they're, you know, they're what got us here.
Both teams return home next week. Iowa right here against Nevada at night, and Ohio State's going back to Jack Trice to play Ohio.
And you can catch all of those highlights on Local 5. You can catch us on the air and on the web and on social media. Reporting from a wet and soggy Kinnick Stadium, I'm Raina Garcia.
And I'm Jake Brend, Local 5 Sports.